Hello everyone, Shell here, and I'm currently fumbling around the character creation for Myst Uru. Uh, I suppose they also called it Uru. Uh, the Complete Chronicles? They had a couple of expansions for it. I remember there being the Path of the Shell and something about the Denis, and you could get them all in one package at a later date. So I remember specifically when the game came out, I waited for those to all be packaged together before my father and I purchased the game. And I think he played a bit of it, but I was really the only one that touched the game. It was just so different from the previous games. Look at this. You have a 3D character model that you're customizing, and you're playing from the third person view. All the previous Myst games had been first person and you're playing as the stranger. This, you're an individual who's somehow found their way out in the desert and uh, stumble upon the old home and furnishings of Tiana and her father before she ventured on to Denis. And we actually see Denis. So this is the game for the Myst history buffs who want to learn more about what had happened before the events of Myst, and also about Atrus's efforts after to help the Denis people find a way to create a new home for themselves. Now, you have hair options. It looks like they try to keep things natural. You can't choose crazy hair. So I'm probably going to be going for like a dark brown. I warn you guys, you're not going to see this character for very long, because the instant I get to one of the ages in this game, or have the ability to get to the ages in this game, I will immediately pick up the maintainer suit, which is my favorite costume in all of Myst. I actually made the cosplay that you see in my thumbnails for the series of the maintainer suit. So I love the maintainer suit. That's, as soon as I get my hands on it, that's the only thing I'm going to wear. They actually do have clothes pickups throughout the game so that you can, it's facial options, so that you can find new attire. This was meant to be an MMO, so, people can be like, hey, where'd you find that item? And it's like, oh yeah, it was on, Kadish Talesa and, this other small corner. And you go, oh yeah, I'm going to find that. But no, I would just wear the maintainer suit forever. So they do have a couple t-shirts. You get more of them as time goes on. You actually have a wardrobe you can access. I'm just going to put the Riven on because, yeah, cool. Bleh. The game froze there for a second. I was like, no. So we have a couple of different options. There's like the running gear, sort of a sleeveless top, leather jacket, more jackets, sweaters, t-shirt, and you can have different things on the t-shirt. So I'm just going to have a Riven one. So I like Riven. You can also change the colors. I just chose a mid-tone purple, like a lilac or a lavender. Face-wise, you can add textures to make yourself look a little bit more like weathered or older. So this one, it looks like it gives you a little bit more tint to your lips and maybe some more freckles. That one might give you like more wrinkles or pock marks. Yeah, probably more wrinkles. I'm surprised that you can mix all of them. Skin tones, you can have nose angles. Eyebrows, I suppose you can make them lower, higher. Your nose length, your mouth. Probably just influences the width. Your chin angle, whether it's big or small. I think I'm going to keep everything at medium because, once again, I'm just going to be finding that maintainer suit and never looking back. Yeah, so without further ado, I'm just going to take us into Myst Uru so that we can proceed on our adventure. This game has such a weird control scheme, and thank goodness they give you some options right off the bat. So we have walk. You walk forward, backwards, turn left, turn right. You can also walk with the left click, and you run with both. So I was like claw hand, holding on to my mouse all this game to run forward. I suppose this is like MMO mouse setup now that I think about it. Walk backwards, look around with the right click. Those are the mouse presets. What's normal versus novice. Maybe I'll just do normal. Okay. Whoa, this is not what I wanted. It is a little bit freezy right now. Oh, it doesn't acknowledge WASD. It's literally these buttons. Okay. Well, I'm gonna run. Oh yes, this is how I like to run. I like to run by pressing the forward sign. So there is a sign here. It says, okay, private property, no trespassing, and they also include Spanish as well. Now, I think most of this game takes place in... Oh, what is that? It's a hand symbol. You often have to find 7 of these in each world, I believe. Apparently, I have to walk close enough to pick this. Yeah, so that activates the thumb. So I suppose let's go see what we can find. You can also interact with objects. There's this rock, for instance, but I don't think we can budge it. Some things will actually move underfoot. Well, maybe I should give a new introduction. So hi, this is Shell, and I'm returning to the 5th game of the Myst series, which is sort of an offshoot. It's not officially numbered number 5. It is called Myst Uru, or Uru the Ages of Myst. And they made a complete Chronicles and a couple other versions. Expansions, I should say. And these added more content to the game, more ages. It was initially intended to be an MMO so that people could explore and solve puzzles together, but they really only finished the main campaign and a couple extra ages before they had to shut down their servers. There's a guy out here? And this is also the first game that we're not playing from the perspective of the stranger. We're playing in the modern day as an explorer who's perhaps curious about the archaeological dig that's been going on around here. I think this is the only living being that we ever find in this place.
Hey, welcome. So, I'm Zandy. I probably know more about why you're here than you do. Don't worry about it. You felt drawn here, just like the others. I'm not really here to give you answers, just to give you help and get you started. She's left a message for you in the Cleft. Listen to it well. Follow her. Find the journeys. And then enter the tree. Oh, and check with me if you need help.
Enter the tree? And who left a message for us? So it says that we were drawn here. And that there's a tree, a couple symbols. This is the Cleft. Now this has been an important symbol throughout Myst because it's actually sort of the crevice where Atrus's grandmother Tiana was first able to find a way to Denis. This looks like something we can interact with. We can't move it? Maybe if we move it around the opposite direction? Unless there's something that we have to unlatch. It's possible. It looks like you have to have a running start before you can use these controls. Oh yeah, and jump is with the space bar. That's gonna be a little difficult. Now, let's see. Oh, there is a ladder here. Gonna go down this. And I forget if, yeah, partway down you're actually supposed to switch which button you're using, or else you'll start climbing back up again. And you'll go, no, 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 why do I don't want to do that? Oh man, this is not going to be good. I'm going to have to, if you notice, I'm actually controlling my character backwards. That looks broken. That's not going to be good. Why don't we go over to this one? Whoa! So much for that one being broken. Now this one's broken. I suppose we can crawl back up. Yeah, and this is an extreme departure from the other games. I wonder if people... Oh, I have to jump. Running jump. There we go. I wonder if there was any backlash associated with this, because it really is a very different feel. I can't seem to reorient my camera. I wish that there was a like toggle behind your character kind of thing, because we need to get that door open somehow. Oh, well, there, at least we can get into this chamber. Jump. Oh, and there's some kind of pedal over here. Let's push on it. It doesn't seem to want to work. So I suppose I will crawl in here and see what's up. Nothing of any import. Just seemed to be a lot of pots and pans. This might be a game where I don't even use my mouse. Oh, that's the symbol. And that's the tree he must be referring to. It's glowing lightly, but it isn't activating. Oh, wait. There's something on that bucket. Ah, it's another hand symbol. Now I wonder, yes, there's going to be some platforming involved around here. All right, let's crawl up this. I wonder if I can, oh, that looks like a hand symbol. And for the first time, we actually have a change in perspective. Maybe that's because they intended for you to see that. So we have two. And there seems to be another area over here. Something with a note. Okay. Oh, this is something from Atrus. Our dearest Yeesha, last night your mother had a dream. We know that some futures are not cast by writer or maker, but the dream tells that the Denis will grow again someday. New seekers of Denis will flow in from the desert, feeling called to something that they do not understand. Oh, this is actually the beginning of the Myst Uru soundtrack. I wonder why they never read this out. But the dream also tells us of a desert bird with the power to weave this new Denis future. We fear such power. It changes people. Yeesha, our desert bird, your search seems to take you further and further from us. I hope that what you find will bring you closer. Your father, Atrus. So, Yeesha is in fact grown up. I don't know how old this is, but let's see. I will use them to bring me the least impossible. This must be Yeesha's handwriting here. Now his burden is mine. What I have found must be returned. Oh, did I just pick up some goggles? I'm probably wearing them as we speak. Goggles. You see, the Denis people don't really take kindly to light, so they often have to wear these. Now, I wonder if I go off the side of this, I can... Ooh, I see. I wonder if I can reset something. No? No options? I thought for sure I'd be able to change them. It'd be nice to make this WASD. So we've gotten over here. Is there a way for me to climb up? No, I can't climb up from that position. How about... Oh, I see. Your character usually can't climb up even something half their height. So you have to use these to find new ways in. Okay, so we have another little alcove of sorts. And there's some symbols on the wall. You have to actually use your body to physically move things. There we go. So I'll copy this down. It's probably a code for something that we'll need very soon. I've actually been using the same very tiny notebook for all of the Myst games so far, and I'm wondering if it will last all the way through Myst 5. I doubt it though, because Uru is actually... I wouldn't say it's one of the longest games, but it's pretty long if only because you have all of this platforming to do. I think there was a first-person mode, but I'd have to see how you access it. Now, I can press this button, but will it do anything? Nope, it doesn't seem to. I can press on this. Doesn't seem to do anything either. There's some rocks. Some kind of device. That looks like the device that has the special symbols on it, but I just want to see if there's anything back here I can click on. No? No. Maps. That doesn't look to be activated either. So let's go down here. Oh, this might be the stone, like the grinding stone. Well, that unlatched it. That means we'll be able to provide power to this place, hopefully. Anything around here that I can use? Well, at the very least, I can open up this door. Or not yet. We still need power. Let's go upstairs and around this way. Yeah, we'll have to find our way outside. The easiest way is whoop! Now, I believe you have to fall from an incredible height in order to die in this game. But there really isn't anything that you can die to until you actually get to one of the ages. And by dying, I mean, usually you're able to link out. You get a book pretty soon after you solve at least this area. Okay, so we're out here. Let's go find us... Yeah, there we are. That wheel. So let's push it. Oh, looks like it's going to keep spinning. There, that'll provide us with some power. Now, I do want to explore more of this desert. There seem to be interesting things out here. Oh. Oh, is that what I think it is? This, it looks like the fissure machine from Riven. Yeah, it must be. There it is. If you guys remember my playthrough of Riven, this was what harkened to the end of the age of Riven. It brought about the destruction of the world. Anything on the back of these is what I'm wondering. This game's controls are so frustrating. Ah! Really? There's nothing on these? I thought for sure that there would be a hidden hand symbol somewhere. No, there isn't. So, what this implies is that it's very likely that at least Riven was Oh. Are those the bones of some kind of giant beast? Oh, that looks like the skull of the Wark. Perhaps, yeah. So, Wark bones are down here. Oh, and there's a hand symbol. Poor Warks, they didn't stand a chance. Maybe it fell through after Riven was destroyed. Okay, so we need 4 more. But where could they be hiding? I mean, there was that guy's trailer. You could probably look there. Keep out. Must be locusts or some kind of other critter that's making that noise. So that, I suppose that would mean that the stranger must have come from this barren wasteland. Maybe it's like New Mexico or Arizona. Somewhere out in the desert. Well, there's a rock. Oh, that's the sign. So that's where we started. We already know that we got what we needed from over there. So let's keep going forward. Yeah, we'll find at least one more hand symbol, probably by the trailer. I can't imagine there being too many others. Any on these rocks? Doesn't look like it. I have the soundtrack for this too. I think I actually purchased it from Cyan Worlds when they were still offering them. And it came in a really nice cardstock box. Ooh, there we go. So we need 3 more. Well, now that we have the power going, we can probably start this up. Going down. Oh, the bucket. I wonder if the bucket will be able to go down now. That'll give us another one, and then we'll only require 2 more. Okay, let's see what we can do. I'll need to jump. Get over to that. For maneuverability's sake, I actually use only keyboard controls for this. All right, let's press that. Okay, that should give us something. Let's go down. There we go, yet another hand symbol. Just need 2 more. There's a ramp over here. Okay. Stairway. So let's go back to the main chamber, which means we need to do some more platforming. Oh, but on the other side. Yeah, let's go this way. Okay. Need to crawl down here somehow. Oh, right. I need to go up there. And as soon as I get off that ledge, then I can go back into the room. It'll be definitely interesting to see what's become of Yeesha after all this time. I mean, it's very possible that she's long dead considering how... I mean, 200 years must have passed, but she's part D'ni. The D'ni have lifespans of almost 300 years or 400 years. So it's very possible that she could be alive, albeit elderly. Maybe. It's like a page, but it flickers in a second. Can't seem to reach it. Well, let's see what happens when we push this button. Well, it seems to close that door. And then there's this. Oh, I suppose I never did copy down that symbol. So let's see. It looks like we have a target. Sort of like a dumpling. I'll call it a dumpling. It looks cute on the right. A turtle. And then a square with sort of like the symbol for Pisces in the middle. And then let's go here. I mean, those look okay.
Oh yes, not in D'ni, they won't understand. Once again, the stream in the cleft has begun to flow. It was dry for so long. The water is flowing in from the desert. The storm is coming. Have you heard of the city? The deep city, the ancient Uru? Where there was power to right worlds. For thousands of years, the city lived beneath the surface. Keeper of the secret. Keeper of the power. Keeper of the ages. Always keeping. The city grew proud. And then it died. The water flows where it wills. It seeks its own path uncontrolled, except that it flows downward, always downward. D'ni, the city of ages, of other worlds, died. But now it breathes again. It awaits. Some will seek that destination, but you should seek the journey. It's as a fine tapestry, complex beyond comprehension, but now torn. We will show you remnants, pieces of the tapestry, pieces of the journey. Find these remnants, these journeys. 7 in each age. 7 here in the desert. Consider it a quest. No, a request. Worship. The water flows downward. And there it pools and collects, and finally, once again, it reaches the roots. And the tree begins to grow again. I am Yeesha. My parents brought me to this place. We will bring you.
So that was Yeesha. At least what she looked like when she was older. Seemed to have interesting attire. A shaved head, and it was red rather than her original blonde. So she revealed to us yet another hand symbol. Yeah, that's not quite stable enough yet. So we have to go into the ages and find the hand symbols and activate them. That's good, we got that up. That's the stone and it's moving. Anything around here? No, it's just... Maybe it was like the kitchen? This is probably where Tiana raised Atrus. Now we need to get back up to that main area. I just want to see if maybe there's another panel on that side. Because we just need one more, and then we can enter the tree. And enter Denis. Whoop whoop! No! That's one thing I dislike about this game so much. One wrong move, and suddenly you're off. It's probably why when they made Myst V, they went back to the point-and-click adventure. If I can, maybe for the next episode I'll go first person if I can. I thought I remember there being a first person mode, but you still use the controls to get around. Yeah. There's the last symbol. And I believe we've seen what we need to of the desert. There we go. So now we have to find the tree. I think it's at the other end of the cleft. It's nice out there. It's so lush down here. There's enough water for the flowers and the sun isn't constantly beating on it, so it won't evaporate and leave. All right, let's enter the tree. Huh. If this has been around for a couple hundred years, I'm surprised it's actually lasted this long. Now it's interesting. Whoa. Oh, that's Yeesha's symbol, the desert bird symbol. Now what's interesting about this particular song that's playing right now is it's sort of like the song of the Baharo, which are these creatures that we'll see later on, but I actually heard this once while I was watching Survivor. I suppose they must have gotten some kind of license or right to use the music for a scene where everyone was around their campfires and discussing, you know, their next rites and stuff. So there's some more glowing symbols. It shows the cavern, the mountain that we were on, an individual. And there's a book here. And it's actually linking with us.